Motivation in sports provides you with the drive to train. It instills in you that hunger to keep pushing, even when everything seems to be against you and you face setback after setback. There is little success in sports without the motivation to attain such success. But where does this motivation actually come from? That's what is truly important for you to uncover. You don't want to adopt the motivation of someone else if it's not what drives you to train. If you do, you will find yourself feeling lost and as though you've lost your passion to play. To build this type of true motivation as an athlete requires you to not think of it as motivation anymore, but rather think of it as your purpose. Hey there, I'm Eli Straw, mental performance coach and the founder of SuccessStartsWithin.com. I've been working with an athlete recently who's felt very lost. She's been dealing with burnout in her sport. In fact, she was questioning whether she wanted to keep playing at all. And she isn't one who lacks talent either. She's playing at the professional level. All outward signs indicate she has a bright future and all is going according to her plan, except what she's been feeling on the inside. In short, she was demotivated. Training had grown to feel like a drag, and thoughts of quitting sprang into her mind on a daily basis. Now, whenever I work with an athlete like this who's dealing with burnout or the loss of the love for their sport, the first place I look are external factors. Not because external factors are to blame, but because of the impact they have on the mind. If there is a lot of pressure being felt by the athlete, or their sport is leading them to feel a lot of sports performance anxiety or fear of failure, then it becomes very clear why they're feeling burnt out. Once we've identified these factors, we can begin working on them. In the past, I've seen strong progress made when we focus on managing anxiety or overcoming fear, for example. And while I did see her make some improvement, it seemed like something was missing. And the more we talked, the more I came to realize what it was. She didn't have a why. I finally came to this realization when she explained to me how she used to train a lot harder, waking up at 4:30 in the morning to train and staying late after practice. That was when she was younger. A lot's changed since then. And as she put it, you wouldn't catch me doing any of that. And she didn't really say that in a proud way or anything, but more in a way of longing. I could really tell that she wanted to get back to that level of passion that she really used to have. But passion is difficult to attain without purpose. So we shifted our sights from overcoming anxiety, managing pressure, and reducing fear, and we placed them on finding her purpose, also known as her why, the true reason why she competes. As we worked on this together, I realized how crucial of an exercise it is for all athletes to do. It's one I have now incorporated into my training program within one-on-one mental coaching. When you find your why as an athlete, you are identifying your true purpose, the real reason why you do what you do. And the best part about this is your why is specific to you. You should not try and adopt anyone else's why unless it truly hits your heart and connects with you. Otherwise, don't worry about what anyone else's purpose is. Your job is to find your own purpose. Now, a change is going to come over you when you do identify and accept your purpose in sports. When you understand your why, it becomes a powerful guiding light that will take you through even the most difficult and troubled times. As I worked with the athlete I mentioned earlier, something became very clear. Most of the challenges that she was facing could be managed by identifying and focusing on her purpose. The same will be true for yourself. Let's take a look at, some of the main benefits that will occur when you find your purpose in sports. Number one is that you will train with more focus. Failures will be easier to manage. The opinions of other people won't matter as much. You will enjoy training again and working hard, and you won't be as likely to face burnout. Then also a new level of meaning and a sense of passion will be brought to your sport. Now, all of this happens as a result of you identifying your true why in sports. When your motivation as an athlete is based on a strong purpose, of course it's going to be easier to bounce back from failure. And of course, any challenge is going to be easier to face that comes your way. And as you train and compete, you will do so with greater focus and commitment than ever before. Why? Because now you aren't just training to get better. You are training and competing to attain the clear purpose that you've set for yourself. To build lasting motivation in sports, you need to find your purpose. Or more aptly put, you need to create your purpose. And that's really the best part about finding your purpose. It's something you get to choose. In fact, for your purpose to truly be your purpose, and for it to have the impact that you want it to have, it has to be created by you. It can't be found by looking to other people. Yeah, other people can influence your why, but others cannot choose your why for you. Working with the female athlete that I was talking about earlier, I carefully explained to her why she had to define her why for herself. It was not something that I could choose for her or anyone else for that matter could choose for her. Your parents shouldn't be the ones to find your purpose for you. It must come from yourself. Now, to help you find your true purpose, since this is often a difficult thing to find, there's an exercise you can use and a set of questions that you can answer. Sitting and thinking is often a difficult thing to do. It's easy to get caught up in our own thoughts or blown off course by a distraction. But to uncover your true purpose in sports, you really do need to spend some time thinking about this, and you want to figure out what this means to you. So what you can do is write. Self-reflective writing is a great tool for you to use as an athlete to build your self-awareness. When you write like this, you simply allow your thoughts to stream out of your mind. You aren't putting up any resistance, and you are simply letting your mind flow onto the page. You can perform this exercise by writing by hand in a journal or by typing. It really doesn't matter, just whatever is going to be the most comfortable for you. But one important factor is that as you write, you want to do so quickly. Don't stop and think too much. The point of this self-reflective writing is to allow your mind to run free without any inhibition of thinking. This is where your true desires and motivators are going to come to light. Sometimes this kind of writing, can be pretty scary and uncomfortable, but that's okay and probably a sign that you're uncovering some good stuff about yourself. Now, you may be wondering what you should write about or how you should start. While I can't tell you what your purpose is in sports, I can give you a few questions to use as prompts when you're writing. Question number 1 is, what would you miss the most if you quit your sport? Question 2 is, think back to when you were younger. Why did you commit to playing your sport in the first place? Question 3 is, think outside of traditional forms of sports motivation. What is a fun reason why you play your sport? Next question is, what is the ultimate goal you want to achieve in your sport? Then, if you could only choose one reason why you play, what would it be? Now, I want you to spend some time on each of these questions and really allow your mind to run free. Don't rush the process either. Finding your purpose and your why is not something that has to happen in a single night. It may, but it also may take some time. Now, once you find your why, your job is to focus on it. It's not going to be some magical thing that will completely make you wake up each morning with a big smile on your face ready to go. You're still going to have moments of doubt. The whole point of finding your why is so that you have a clear reason behind your actions. But for that reason to keep motivating you moving forward, you need to remind yourself of it each and every day. So write it on a note card and read it each day. Put it in your phone. Tape a note to your bathroom mirror. Whatever you need to do to keep reminding yourself of your why each and every day. If you have any questions about this video or any other sports psychology topic, please leave them in the comments below. If you're interested in one-on-one mental performance coaching or any of the mental training courses that we have to offer, go ahead and click the links that I put in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I wish you the best of success in all that you do.